Hi everyone. In this video lesson, we will discuss the solutions on the Mathematics Reviewer Set E. Okay, number 1. Which of the following is the product of 2x to the 2a plus 3x to the 5a and 3x to the 7a minus 5x to the 10a? So, multiply lang natin. So, we have 2x raised to 2a plus 3x raised to 5a, then multiply by 3x raised to 7a minus 5x raised to 10a. So just multiply, distribute lang natin. So 3x to the 7a distribute sa 2x to the 2a and 3x to the 5a. So multiply, just multiply the numerical coefficient. So 3 times 2, that it will give us 6. And then x raised to 7a times x raised to 2a. So use the law of exponents. So same base, so just add the exponent. Okay, so therefore we have 6x raised to 2a plus 7a, that is equal to 9a. Then multiply to this term. So 3 times 3, so that is positive 9. Again, we have same base of x, so just add the exponent 7a plus 5a, that is equal to 12a. Next is distribute the negative 5x to the 10a to the 2x to the 2a and 3x to the 5a. So negative 5 times 2, so that is negative 10. Add the exponent 10a plus 2a, so that is x raised to 12a. Then we have negative 5 times positive 3, so that is negative 15. Same base of x, so add the exponents 10a plus 5a, that is 15a. Then combine the middle terms. Ayan, so negative 9, positive 9 minus 10, since we have same exponent of 12a, so we can add the numerical coefficient. So therefore we have 6x raised to 9a, and then positive 9 minus 10, that will give us negative 1, or simply negative x raised to 12a minus 15 x raised to 15a. So therefore the answer is letter C. Naiba lang yung ayos, so i-arrange lang natin. So 6x to the 9a, negative 15x raised to 15a, and then negative x raised to 12a. Okay, next, number 2. What is the sum of x to the 5th plus 2x cubed plus 3x squared plus 7 and 4x to the 4th minus 9x squared minus x minus 15? So pagtapat-tapatin lang po natin yan. So addition, itapat lang natin ang mga like terms natin. So x to the 5th, wala yung x to the 4th, so maglagay lang tayo ng space para sa to the 4th. Then we have 2x cubed, so dito natin nilagay yung 2x cubed plus 3x squared. Walang x, so lagay din tayo ng space para sa x, so plus 7. Then arrange din natin to 4x to the 4th, so itapat natin sa x to the 4th, walang x to the 4th sa taas, so dito lang natin siya ilagay. 4x to the 4th, then minus 9x squared, itapat natin sa x squared, then minus x, walang x sa taas, so lagay lang natin dito, minus x, and then minus 15. Then add lang natin ang mga like terms, so just bring down x to the 5th. Bring down lang yung x to the 5th, since wala namang kaparehas. 4x to the 4th, bring down lang din, so the sign is positive. Plus 4x to the 4th, just bring down 2x cubed. Then now combine this, 3x squared minus 9x squared, that is negative 6x squared. Just bring down, just copy negative x. 7 minus 15, that is equal to negative 8. So therefore, the answer is letter B. Okay, so next, number 3. At natin, bibilisan lang natin dahil 20 items ito. So what is the quotient when 36a cubed b to the 5th over negative 24bc cubed is divided by 15a squared b cubed over negative 20ac squared? So in dividing fraction, all we have to do is change the symbol division to multiplication, then get the reciprocal of the divisor. So reciprocal na to, ibig sabihin interchange lang natin ito. Tapos from division, gagawin nating multiplication. So idiretso na natin. So therefore we have 36. Just copy the dividend, 36a cubed b to the 5th divided by negative 24 b c cubed. Then from division, gagawin nating multiplication. So we can use the cross symbol or the dot symbol. So just interchange. So we have negative 20 ac squared over 15 a squared b cubed. So first, let's simplify the numbers. So we can reduce to lowest term. 20 and 15, we can divide both by 5. So this will become 4 and 15 will become 3. Then 36 and 24, we can divide that by 12. 36 divided by 12, so that is 3. Negative 24 divided by 12 is 2. We can cancel 3 and 3. So we have cancel out the 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Then we have negative in the numerator and negative in the denominator. So we can cancel out the negative sign. So we have 4 divided by 2. So the only number remaining is 2 in the numerator. Okay, so 2 in numerator. Then let us combine first the variables. We have a cube in the numerator and a in the numerator a cubes, itong kabila, then sa kabila is a, so that is 1. So we have 2, just add the exponent a cube and a, so that is a to the fourth, and then b to the fifth, and just copy b to the fifth and c squared. B to the fifth and c squared all over. So combine b and b cube, that is b to the fourth, and then c cube and a squared, just copy a squared c cube. Then now let us use the law of exponent, quotient law, a to the fourth over a squared. So just copy 2. Okay, a to the fourth over a squared. So that is mas malaki yung exponent ng numerator. So therefore the answer is in the numerator a squared. B to the fifth over b to the fourth. Again, mas malaki ang numerator. So 5 minus 4, that is b to the 1, or simply b. C squared over c cubed, mas malaki ang denominator, so therefore the answer will be in the denominator, c. 3 minus 2 is 1. So therefore the answer is 2a squared b over c. 2a squared b over c, which is letter D. Next, number 4. Number 4, what is the simplest form of the expression 4 times quantity x minus 3 minus quantity 2 times y minus 3 minus 5 times quantity y plus 8? Okay, so to solve this, all we have to do is distribute the numbers to the expressions in the parentheses. So distribute 4 to x and negative 3, 2 to y and negative 3, and then negative 5 to y and 8. Okay, so therefore we have 4 times x, so we have 4x. 4 times negative 3, we have negative 12. Minus, we have 2 times y is 2y. 2 times negative 3, that is negative 6. Negative 5 times y is negative 5y. Then we have negative 5 times positive 8 is negative 40. So combine like terms. So therefore we have, so just copy 4x minus 12, and we can, at the same time, we can remove the grouping symbol because it is preceded by a positive sign. So just directly remove the grouping symbol. So minus, so combine like terms, so we have 2y minus 5y and negative 6 minus 40. So therefore we have negative 3y, and then negative 6 minus 40 is negative 46. Since it is preceded by a negative sign, so change the sign. So we have 4x minus 12, so negative of negative, so that is positive 3y, and then negative of negative is positive 46. Then just combine the numbers negative 12, the constant negative 12 and positive 46. So therefore we have, just copy 4x and 3y. So we have 4x plus 3y, negative 12 plus 46, that is equal to positive 34. So therefore the answer is letter D. Okay, so next number. Number 5, which of the following is the simplest form of the expression 5 plus 2 cubed plus 3 times quantity 6 minus 3 times quantity 4 minus 2? Okay, so we'll follow the rule PEMDAS. So unahin natin ng parenthesis, so ito yung nasa parenthesis, and then exponent. So therefore we have, at the same time we can so simplify this, then at the same time we can evaluate this 2 cube. So therefore we have 5 plus 2 cube, so that is equal to 2 times 2 times 2, so that is 8, plus 3 times quantity. So we have, so simplify this, so 6 minus 3, and then 4 minus 2, so that is equal to 2. Then next is what is inside the parenthesis, so negative 3 times 2. So we have 5 plus 8 plus 3. So, simplify muna natin ito. So, at the same time, pwede na natin isabay ito 5 plus 8. Okay, so 5 plus 8, that is equal to 13. And then we have plus 3 times quantity. 6 minus 3, negative 3 times 2. So, that is equal to 6. Okay, so therefore, we have 13 plus 3 times 6 minus 6. So, that is 0. So, 3 times 0. So, that is equal to 0. So, just cancel out. So, that the final answer is 13, which is letter A. Okay, so next, number 6. What is the simplest form of m times quantity m times m raised to 2/3 raised to 2/3 and then raised to another 2/3? So, start tayo sa pinakaloob. M raised to, so umpisa tayo dito. M times m raised to 2/3. So, ibig sabihin yung m natin may exponent ito na 1. So, just add, using the law of exponent, add natin yung exponent natin. 1 plus 2/3, so yung 1 pwede natin i-express as, yung 1 pwede natin ilagay yan, isulat as 3/3. Since the exponent of the other m is 2/3. So, we can add the exponent now, 3/3 plus 2/3. So, therefore, we have, okay, so m, so itong expression na to sa loob is magiging m raised to 3/3 plus 2/3. So, that is 5/3. Okay, 5/3 raised to 2/3 and then raised to another 2/3. So next, using power of a power, so we can multiply the exponent 5/3 times 2/3. Okay, so therefore we have, so just copy, so evaluate natin ito, dalawang exponent. So therefore we have m raised to 5/3 times 2/3, just multiply the numerator and denominator. We have 10/3 times 3, we have 9. Then raised to 2/3. So again, the exponent of this m is 1. So express this as exponent of 9. So that will become 9/9 plus 10/9. So we have 9/9 plus 10/9. So that is 19. That is 19/9. So this is now equal to, when we combine the m to the 1 and m to the 10/9, that is m to the 19/9 raised to 2/3. Again, apply the power of a power. So, just multiply the exponent. So, we have 19/9 times 2/3. Multiply the numerator, 19 times 2. So, that is 38/9 times 3, 27. So, therefore, the answer is letter B, 38, m raised to 38/27. Okay, so next number. Number 7. If x equals 2 and y equals -1, what is the value of the expression x cubed divided by 4xy plus 2x plus 4y divided by y squared? Okay, so let us substitute 2 for x and -1 for y. So therefore we have, so directly substitute lang natin. So we have 2 cubed divided by 4xy. So nakadivide siya sa 4xy, hindi lang sa 4 ha. So idadiretso natin, nakadivide siya sa 4xy. So ibig sabihin yan, uunahin natin tong expression na ito, yung 4xy, bago natin i-divide. Okay? So divided by 4, x is 2, y is -1, plus 2, x is 2, plus 4, y is -1, divided by -1 squared. Okay, so let us simplify. So we have 2 cubed, that is equal to 8, divided by, so una nating i-evaluate to dahil nakadivide ito sa 4xy, hindi lang sa 4. So kailangan unahin natin ito. So 4 times 2 times -1, that is equal to -8. Okay, so -8 plus 2 times 2, so that is 4, plus 4 times -1, so that is equal to -4, divided by -1 square, so that is equal to 1. Okay, so PEMDAS, so unahin natin yung mga division. 8 divided by -8, that is -1. Then itong isa, division din. So just copy, plus 4, and then -4 divided by 1, that is still -4. Then, so combine na. So 4 minus 4, pag addition and subtraction, pwedeng sabay-sabay na yun. So we have 4 minus 4, so this is 0. So therefore, the answer is negative 1, which is letter B. Okay? Another example, number 8, what is the value of the expression? X squared plus y squared minus 3x plus 4y squared divided by 3 plus 2xy squared divided by 3 if x is negative 2 and y is equal to 1. So again, direct substitution lang to. So substitute negative 2 for x. So we have negative 2 squared plus y squared. Y is 1. So we have 1 squared minus 3. The value of x is negative 2 plus 4 times y. So we have 4 times 1 quantity squared. So over all over 3. Okay, so ihiwalay natin dito yung hindi na kasya, no? So ihiwalay na lang natin. Dito natin ilagay itong isa. So plus we have 2 times x. So we have 2 times x is negative 2 times y is 1. Then naka-square pa sila. Naka-square pa sa labas all over 3. Okay? So ito yung kasunod ha. Plus ayun yung kasunod. So hindi na nagkasya. So simplify natin, equals negative 2 square. Negative 2 times negative 2, so that is equal to positive 4. Plus 1 square is 1. Negative 3 times negative 2, that is positive 6. 4 times 1, so that is positive 4. Then naka-square pa lahat yan over 3. Then itong term na ito, so we have plus over 3 pa din yan. So 2 times negative 2 times 1, that is equal to negative 4. Then naka-square pa siya. Okay, so add muna natin. 4 plus 6, that is 10, and then 1 plus 4, so we have 15 squared. 15 squared over 3 plus negative 4 squared, so that is 16 over 3. So simplify natin, so 15 squared, that is 225 over 3 plus 16 over 3. So just add the numerator since we have similar fraction, denominator the same, parehas 3. So 225 plus 16, so that it will give us 241. So final answer is 241 over 3, which is letter C. Okay, next number. What is the simplest form of the rational expression 2 to the negative 3, m raised to negative 5, n to the negative 2, all over 4 to the negative 2, m to the negative 4, and n to the negative 1. So use the negative exponent rule. So if we have negative exponent, so n raised to or x raised to negative n, that is equal to 1 over x to the n. Similarly, kapag negative naman ang nasa denominator, 1 over x to the negative n, so that is equal to, mapapapunta sa numerator, x to the n. Okay, so i-apply lang natin yan since product naman ang ating ang operation. So wala namang addition symbol dito. So pwede nating lahat ng nasa negative exponent sa numerator, dadalhin lang natin sa baba. Lahat naman ng negative exponent sa denominator, dadalhin lang natin sa taas. Since walang operation, addition, and subtraction. So yun ang shortcut. Ibaba lang yung lahat ng nasa taas, then itaas naman lahat ng nasa baba. So 2 to the negative 3, so magiging 2 cube na lang yan. Then m to the negative 5, so that is m to the 5th power. And then n to the negative 2, so that is n squared. Bumaba lahat sila dahil negative lahat. Yung nasa baba naman dahil negative lahat, aakyat lang lahat sila. So magiging 4 squared. We have m to the 4th power and n to the 1, or simply n. Then we can use the law of exponent, the quotient law. So we have m in the numerator and in the denominator. Same with n. So just simplify the numbers and the like terms. M to the 4th, m to the 5th, n, and n squared. So therefore we have 4 squared, that is equal to 4 times 4, so that is equal to 16. Over n cube, 2 cube, that is 2 times 2 times 2, that will give us 8. So pag-iwahiwalayin natin para malinaw. So we have m to the 4th over m to the 5th power times n over n squared. Okay, so therefore we have 16 divided by 8. So the answer is 2 times m to the 4th over m to the 5th. So ang exponent ng denominator ay mas malaki. So therefore the answer will be in the denominator. 5 minus 4, that is 1. So m to the 1 or simply m times n over n squared. Again, the denominator has larger exponent. So therefore the answer is in the denominator. So 2 minus 1, we have n to the 1 or simply n. So finally we have 2 over mn. So the answer is 2 over mn, which is letter D. Okay, another example of negative exponent. So we have, what is the simplest form of 1/2 raised to negative a times 8 raised to negative b? Again, we have negative exponent. So therefore, apply this. X raised to negative n. So that is 1 over x to the n. So therefore, this term, 1/2 raised to negative a will become 1 over 1/2 raised to positive a times 8 raised to negative b. So that will become 1 over positive exponent 8 to the b. Okay, so now apply distribute the exponent. So we have a. So we have 1 over a over 2 over a. Okay, so we have 1 over a over 2 over a times 1 over 8b. Okay, so therefore, this is complex fraction. So 2 in the denominator will go to the numerator. Okay, so pupunta lang ito sa taas. Dahil ang shortcut kapag complex fraction, a over b o all over c over d. So ang shortcut dyan, minumultiply lang natin yung dalawang taas, dalawang dulo, over dalawang gitna. Okay? Ang 1 raised to a is still a. Since any number yan, yung 1 raise natin sa kahit anong number, so ang sagot dyan is 1 pa rin. Okay? So therefore, we have 1 all over 1/2. So yung 2 mapapapunta lang sa taas. So this will become 2 raised to a and then times 1 over 8b. Okay? So pag sinimplify natin, so magiging 2 raised to a over 8b. And then, let us express 8 in terms of 2. So 8 is equal to 2 cube. Okay? So express natin yung 8 as exponent ng 2. So therefore, or power of 2. So therefore, this will become 2 to the a over 8a, that is equivalent to 2 cube. And then meron pa tayong b, so 2 cube, 2 raised to 3b. Okay? So now apply the law of quotient law. Since same base of 2, so just subtract a minus 3b. So therefore, the final answer is 2, copy the same base and then subtract the exponent a minus 3b, which is letter D. Okay? Number 11, which is the simplest form of a to the negative 2 plus b to the negative 2 all over quantity ab to the negative 2. So again, apply lang natin ang negative exponent rule. So this time hindi natin pwedeng pagpalitin ng pwesto kasi meron tayong plus sign dito sa numerator. Yung kanina puro product kaya pinagpalit lang natin directly. So pag may plus sa numerator, hindi natin pwedeng gawin yon. So iisa-isahin natin. So ang a raised to negative 2, so that is equal to 1 over a squared. Then plus b to the negative 2, that is 1 over b squared. Okay, so all over, so apply the negative exponent. So we have 1 over, so just copy ab raised to positive exponent 2. Okay, then now apply the rule in addition of fraction. So the shortcut is just cross multiply. So if you remember the butterfly technique. So butterfly technique, we can just multiply this. Ayan, cross multiply lang natin and then i-multiply din natin ito. Okay, so yun yung ating tinatawag na butterfly. So therefore, this is equal to, so 1 times b squared, so that is equal to b squared plus a squared times 1, so that is equal to a squared all over the product a squared and b squared. So just copy a squared b squared all over 1 over distribute the exponent to a and b. So we have a squared b squared. Okay, since we have complex fraction, so all we have to do is change the sign of this. So this will become b squared plus a squared. So just copy this term over a squared b squared. So in dividing fractions, all we have to do is get the reciprocal, then change the symbol to multiplication. So 1 over a squared b squared will become a squared b squared over 1. So now we can cancel this a squared b squared. So therefore, the final answer is b squared plus a squared, or we can arrange that alphabetically. So that is equal to a squared plus b squared divided by 1. So pwede nang hindi isulat ang 1 dahil identity property ang 1. So the final answer is a squared plus b squared, letter C. Okay, so another example, number 12. Which of the following expression is equivalent to negative x plus 3 over 4 minus x? So alin dito ang kaparehas niyan? So ang gagawin lang natin dito, change lang natin yung sign. Since sa mga choices natin, yung x plus 3, yung x ay negative sa numerator. So we have letter B, x minus 3, letter C, x minus 3. Then yung letter B, nagkaroon ng tatlong negative. So ang gawin natin, yung negative, so negative x plus 3, factor out natin yung negative. Yung negative, so ilagay natin yung negative dito sa labas. So we have negative para maging positive si x plus 3. So change the sign lang. So we have x, and then yung positive 3 will become negative 3. Okay, so parang nilabas lang natin yung negative. Pag minultiply yan, same pa rin yan sa negative x plus 3. All over, ganun pa rin. Since negative yung x, ilabas natin yung negative. And then at the same time, pagpalitin natin ng pwesto. So yung negative x, so magiging positive x na siya. And then yung positive 4, magiging negative 4. Okay? Since we have negative over negative, so pwedeng cancel out na yung negative, magiging positive na. Tanggalin na natin ang grouping symbol. So therefore, we have x minus 3 over x minus 4. So the final answer is letter B. Or another way in solving this kind of problem, pwede na, para mabilis, pwede nating ilet ng x, lahat ng x pwede nating gawing 0. So pag ginawa nating 0 to, pag ginawa nating 0 tong dalawang x, so magiging ang sagot natin dito ay 3 over 4. Tapos sa lahat, applicable lang to sa may mga choices. Sa lahat ng choices, gawin yung 0 din ang x. So kung alin dyan ang magiging equal sa 3/4, yun yung magiging sagot. So obviously hindi pwede tong a kasi magkaiba talaga yan. Hindi pwedeng i-cancel to. So i-assign natin ang 0 sa B, C, and D. Pag ito ginawa nating 0, so ka-cancel out lang natin yung x. So magiging sagot negative 3 over negative 4. So negative 3 over negative 4, that is the same as 3/4. So yun, parehas sila. So dito naman, pag ginawa nating 0 to, cancel out lang natin dahil 0 na. So magiging sagot is equal to negative 3/4. Okay? So negative 3/4, hindi siya parehas. So hindi ito yung tamang sagot. So dito rin, kapag ginawa nating x ang 0, so magiging, mawawala na to. So magiging negative of negative 3. So that is positive 3. Mawawala na to, magiging 0. May negative sa labas. So magiging negative 4 to dahil may negative dito, negative 4. So tapos may negative pang isa sa labas. So negative of negative, so negative 4. So ito ay negative over negative 3, positive 3. May negative pa dito. So same din, no? 3/4 din. Pero naka-simplify dapat. Pag naka-simplify, ito yung tamang sagot, 3/4. So letter B yung answer dito, x minus 3 over x minus 4 kasi komplikado pa tong letter D. Okay? So yun yung isa pang shortcut kapag pag-solve ng ganitong type ng problem. So number 13, what is the simplest form of, ayan, balik tayo sa negative exponent, negative 1 over 27 raised to negative 2/3 plus negative 1 over 32 raised to negative 2 over 5. Okay, so negative exponent. So tanggalin muna natin ang negative exponent. So therefore, this will become, pag naging positive, mapapapunta sa denominator. Okay, so we have negative 1 over 27 raised to, positive na siya, 2/3. Plus 1 over negative 1 over 32 raised to, positive na rin to, 2 over 5. So ngayon, i-distribute natin ang exponent natin. So therefore, we have 1 over, so yung negative, ilagay natin sa denominator dahil itong, pwede na rin naman sa numerator. So negative 1 plus raised to 2/3. So negative 1 raised to 2/3 tapos 27 raised to 2/3. Okay, so we have, distribute lang natin, negative 1 raised to 2/3. And then sa denominator, 27 raised to 2/3 din. Okay, so we have plus, ganun din, 1 over negative 1 raised to 2 pips over 32 raised to 2 pips. Okay, so magkakaroon tayo dito ng radical. Dahil ang ibig sabihin ng rational exponent, di ba, pwede natin i-change sa radical yon. So negative 1 raised to 2/3, so that is equal to cube root of negative 1 to So cube root of negative 1, and then i-square pa natin. So magiging positive 1 na lang ito. So dahil naka-square siya, negative 1 square, so negative 1 square, that is positive 1. Tapos cube root ng 1, 1 pa rin. So 1 na lang ito. So 1 over 1. So ito na lang ang sinosolve natin dito. So ganun din dito, negative 1 square, so that is positive 1 na. Pip root ng 1, 1 pa rin. So ang evaluate na lang natin itong denominator natin dito. Okay, so therefore we have 1 over, ito ay 1 na lang, over, so kunin natin ito, cube root, ito yan, yung denominator na 3 natin, cube root of 27 square. So 27 square, so we have 27, cube root of 27 square, plus 1 over 1 all over, so denominator is 5, so we have pip root of 32 squared. So 32 pwede nating isulat yan as 2 to the fifth. 2 to the fifth, and then may square pa. So ganun din, itong 27, ang 27 pwede nating isulat ng 27 as 3 raised to 3. Okay, so that is 3 raised to 3. So 27, that is equivalent to 3 raised to 3. So burahin na natin, palitan natin. So hindi na kasi kasya, so burahin na lang natin. So gawin natin itong 3 cube tapos naka-square pa siya. Okay, so dahil 27, so that is equal to 3 cube. And then naka-square pa. So therefore, magiging sagot na lang natin is 1 over, so cube root of 3 square. So we have cube root of 3 square, or cube root of 3 cube, that is equal to 3. So cube root of 3 cube, that is equal to 3. And naka-square pa siya. So i-square pa natin itong 3, so magiging 9. Okay? So we have, ganun din dito, plus 1 over, ganun din, fifth root of 2 to the fifth, magiging 2 na lang. Naka-square pa, kaya magkakaroon pa tayo dito ng 4. Then pag sinimplify natin, 1 divided by 1 over 9, mapapapunta lang sa taas yan. Ibig sabihin yan, ilang 1 over 9 meron sa 1. So syempre equal yan sa 9. Plus 1 divided by 1/4. So that is equal to, ilang 1/4 meron sa 1. So that is 4. So therefore, the final answer is 9 plus 4 is 13, which is letter D, 13. Okay, next, number 14. Which of the following is the simplified expression of 5x squared y to the fifth all over 25xy? So, to solve this, simpleng law of exponent lang to, quotient law lang. So, pag hiwa-hiwalayin lang natin, 5 divided by 5 over 25. So, para malinaw, pag hiwa-hiwalayin natin, x squared over x times y to the fifth divided by y. Okay, so first is 5 over 25. So 5 over 25, that is equivalent to lowest term divide pareha sa 5. So magiging 1 over 5 times x squared over x. So kung saan law of exponent, quotient law, kung saan mas malaking exponent, nandun yung answer natin. X squared over x, mas malaki ang numerator. So therefore the answer is, nasa numerator, x. Times y to the fifth over y. So ito ay may 1. So subtract lang 5 minus 1 na mas malaki ang numerator. So y to the fourth. So therefore, final answer. So yung 1 hindi na isusulat. Pagsamahin lang natin, xy to the fourth over 5. Which is letter A. Number 15. Simplify the expression x plus 3 over x squared plus 12x plus 27. So to solve this, all we have to do is factor the denominator, x squared plus 12x plus 27. So just copy the numerator, x plus 3. So factor the trinomial. So in factoring the trinomial, so just factor x squared. So the factor of x squared are x and x. Factor of x squared, x and x. Factors of positive 27 whose sum is 12. So factors ng 27 na ang sum ay 12. So we have 9 and 3. So 9 times 3 is 27, 9 plus 3. So that is equal to 12. So therefore the factors of x squared plus 12x plus 27 is x plus 9 over x plus 3. So we can use the cancellation law. Yan. So we have x plus 3 in the numerator and denominator. So therefore the final answer, the simplest form is 1 over x plus 9. Which is letter B. Next number 16. So number 16, simplify the expression x squared minus 16 over x squared plus 8x plus 16. So again, we can factor the numerator and denominator. So the numerator is in the form numerator is in the form of difference of 2 squares. So a squared minus b squared. So if we have difference of 2 perfect square, so that is equal to a plus b times a minus b. Okay? So therefore, x squared minus 16. So 16 can be expressed as 4 square. So therefore, the factors of x squared minus 16 are x plus 4 times x minus 4. Okay, then for the denominator, so same with the number 15. So factors of x squared. So factors of x squared are x and x. Factors of positive 16 whose sum is positive 8. So we have both positive 4. Since positive 4 times positive 4 is positive 16, 4 plus 4, that is 8. Okay, so now we can cancel out the common term, which is x plus 4. So therefore, the final answer is x minus 4 over x plus 4, which is letter B. Okay. Number 17, the area of a rectangle is x squared plus 5x plus 6. The width of a rectangle is x plus 2. Determine the ratio of the area to the width. Okay, so we have given area equals x squared plus 5x plus 6. And given the width of the rectangle is equal to x plus 2. Okay, so determine the ratio. The ratio of the area to the width. Okay, so kunin lang natin ang ratio ng area to the width. So we just going to divide the area to the width. Okay, so therefore ratio is area divided by the width. So therefore we have x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x plus 2. So to simplify this, since the numerator is quadratic trinomial, all we have to do is factor. So factor x squared plus 5x plus 6. So usually meron siyang factor na nasa denominator. Okay, so factor of x squared, factors of x squared, so that is x and x. And then factors of positive 6 whose sum is positive 5. So therefore, so ang factors lang naman ng 6 ay 6 and 1 and 3 and 2. So therefore, the answer is positive 3 and positive 2. So when we multiply 3 times 2, the answer is 6. When we add 3 plus 2, the answer is 5. Okay? So therefore, just divide this to the width, which is x plus 2. So cancel out the common term. So we have x plus 2 in the numerator and x plus 2 in the denominator. So therefore, the ratio of area to the width is x plus 3. So x plus 3 over 1, or simply x plus 3. So the answer is letter C, x plus 3. So next, number 18, an isosceles triangle has two sides of length 3x plus 5. The perimeter of the triangle is 9x plus 15. Okay, so meron tayong two sides, 3x plus 5. Yung congruent sides, yun yung 3x plus 5. And determine the ratio of the base to the perimeter. So ito yung congruent side, yung 3x plus 5. So dalawa yung 3x plus 5. Okay, so yun yung congruent side. So dalawa yung 3x plus 5. Dahil two sides nga yun, di ba? So we have 3x plus 5. So dalawa yan. Ang perimeter ay yung total na sum ng tatlong sides. So ang hinahanap natin, ratio ng base to the perimeter. So ang given, ang perimeter natin, so ito yung length nung, gawin natin L, yung sides. Length nung dalawang sides na magkaparehas. And then ang perimeter natin is equal to 9x plus 15. Okay? So isolve muna natin. Isolve muna natin yung B, yung base. O gawin natin B. B for the base. Okay? So ang sum daw ng 3 sides. So ito yung 3 sides natin. Yung L, yung congruent sides ng isosceles triangle. Dalawang 3x plus 5. Tapos yung base. Tapos ang perimeter nila, ang sum nitong tatlo ay 9x plus 15. Okay? So therefore, to get the base, yan, yung length ng base, isubtract lang natin tong dalawang 3x plus 5 sa perimeter na 9x plus 15. Okay? So therefore, ang B natin is equal to, subtract lang natin sa perimeter. So perimeter natin is 9x plus 15. Subtract natin yung dalawang ganito. So minus 2, dahil dalawang sides yan, yan yung congruent. So minus 2 times 3x plus 5, yan ay magiging value ng B natin. Okay, so simplify. So we have 9x plus 15. So distribute negative 2 to 3x and negative 5. So we have negative 2 times 3x, so that is equal to negative 6x. Negative 2 times positive 5, that is equal to negative 10. Okay, so combine like terms, 9x minus 6x, that is equal to 3x. Then we have 15 minus 10, that is positive 5. So now get the ratio. Determine the ratio of base to the perimeter. So B over P. So base over the perimeter. So kunin lang natin. So ang expression for the base is 3x plus 5. 3x plus 5 over the perimeter is 9x plus 15. So 9x plus 15. By factoring, so we can factor the denominator since we have 9x plus 15. 9 and 15 are both divisible by 3. So we can factor out the 3. So just copy the numerator, 3x plus 5. And then factor out the common, 9x and then 15. Pares silang may common factor na 3. So if we factor out 3, so 9 divided by 3, so we have 3x. And then 15 divided by 3, so that is positive 5. Then we can cancel out the common. So we have 3x plus 5 in the numerator and in the denominator. So therefore, the ratio is walang natira sa numerator. So ibig sabihin may 1 over 3. So therefore, the answer is letter B, 1/3. Number 19, the width of the rectangle is 6x plus 8 and the length of the rectangle is 12x plus 16. Determine the ratio of the width to the perimeter. So okay, ang hinahanap natin ay ratio ng width. So lagay natin dito, width over the perimeter. Okay, so first isolve muna natin ang perimeter. So given ang length daw natin, given ang width ay equal sa 6x plus 8. Okay, so width ay 6x plus 8 and then we have length is equal to 12x plus 16. So ang perimeter, solve muna natin ang perimeter. Ang perimeter ay equal sa dalawang length tsaka dalawang width. So therefore, i-add lang natin to, dalawang 6x plus 8 plus dalawang 12x plus 16. Okay? So add lang natin, tig dalawa yan. So therefore, we have perimeter is equal to 2 times dalawang width, so 6x plus 8 plus dalawang length, so 2 times 12x plus 16. Okay, so therefore simplify natin. So therefore we have 2 times 6x, that is equal to 12x. 2 times 8, so we have positive 16 plus 2 times 12x, so that is equal to 24x. And then 2 times 16, so that is equal to 32. So therefore, the perimeter is equal to, so combine like terms lang tayo, 12x plus 24x, that will give us 36x. And then 16 plus 32, so that is equal to 48. So 36x plus 48 ang ating perimeter. So now kunin natin ang ratio ng width to perimeter. So ang ratio ng width to perimeter, so we have 6x plus 8 ang width. 6x plus 8 over the perimeter is 36x plus 48. So 36x plus 48. So i-factor lang natin ang denominator. So kung mapapansin nyo, 36 and 48, pwede nating i-factor out ang, kailangan makakuha tayo ng 6x plus 8 din. So divide natin sa 6. Factor out natin sa 6, magkakaroon kasi tayo ng 6x plus 8 din dyan. So just copy the numerator, 6x plus 8. So if we factor out the 6, since 36 and 48 are both divisible by 6. So actually, pwede sa 12, pero walang makakancel kapag 12. So kapag sa 12, if factor out din natin yung 6 and 8, meron niyang 2. So para diretso na, sa 6 na lang. Dahil ang objective natin is makakuha din tayo ng 6x plus 8. So if we factor out 6, so we have 36 divided by 6, so we have 6x plus 48 divided by 6, so that is 8. So now we have 6x plus 8 in the numerator and denominator. So if we cancel out, so the remaining term is 6 in the denominator, so lagyan lang ng 1 sa numerator. So the ratio of the width to the perimeter is 1 over 6, which is letter C. Last number, number 20. So itaas natin. If the cost of a basket of apples is 21x cubed plus 18x squared minus 120x, and there are 3x minus 6 apples, how much is a piece of apple? So, simpleng division lang ito dahil given ito yung cost, tapos ito yung number of pieces. So, ang tinatanong, how much is a piece of apple? So, just divide. Okay, so we can solve this using long division or synthetic division. Okay, so long division na lang ang gamitin natin. So if we use long division, so we have 21x cubed plus 18x squared minus 120x. Ayaw niyang dumiretso ng sulat. divided by 3x minus 6. So, in dividing function, parehas din yan ng, parang nagdi-divide lang din tayo ng whole numbers. So, just divide 21x cubed divided by 3x. So, divide the numbers, 21 divided by 3, so that is equal to 7. Then, x cubed divided by x, so that is equal to x squared. So, we have 7x squared. So, dalawa na lang agad sa choices natin, letter C or D. So, next, multiply 7x squared times 3x, so that is, babalik lang yan dito. We have 21x cubed. And then 7x squared times negative 6, that is equal to negative 42x squared. Okay, so now subtract. So pag nagsasubtract, change the sign. So ito magiging negative, so wala na ito. Then itong negative 42, that magiging positive ito. Okay, so change the sign kasi tayo. So magiging positive 42, so positive 18, so ito ay magiging plus na yung sign na susundin natin. Dahil sinubtract natin, 18 plus 42, so that is equal to 60x squared. Then divide 60x squared divided by 3x, so that is 60 divided by 3, so that is positive 20. And then x squared divided by x, so that is equal to x. Ayun, so yun na yung answer natin, 7x squared plus 20x. So diretso na lang natin, 20x times 3x, so that is equal to 60x squared. Then ito, bring down lang to, minus 120x. Okay, bring down lang to. And then 20x times negative 6, so that's equal to negative 120x. Negative 120x. So ito x din to. Then if we subtract, so pag sinubtract natin, parehas na parehas. 60x squared minus 120x, 60x squared minus 120x. So therefore, 0 na yung sagot dito. Wala na tayong remainder. So therefore, the answer is 7x squared plus 20x. Okay, that's all. So I hope na nagustuhan yung explanation ng ating mga basic algebra problems. So kung ito ang first time nyo sa channel na ito, huwag kakalimutang mag-subscribe and hit the bell button para maging updated kayo sa mga susunod pang mga videos. Okay, so good luck sa lahat ng mga nagre-review. God bless and bye-bye.